Good evening, everybody. Hello. How are you all doing? Welcome to another Motorsport Monday, I guess we could call it. I haven't changed my stream title, I've just realised. 1 second. What an amateur. Amateur hour already. I also realised that while I was doing my pit stop practice... Hey Notorious, how you doing? Yeah, I also realised that while I was doing my pit stop practice, I went accidentally live. Yeah, not too bad, thanks, Josh. Bear with me a second while I sort out my settings. Can't remember what I called it last week, so let's find out. Stream info. Right, that'll do. Apologies for that. Hopefully that will update in the stream. There we go. SDRL Event 1 Interlagos F1 23. Cool. Okay, let's get on to the SDRL official channel, ready for when they go live. So, just to explain what's going on tonight, for those of you that don't know, this is the first proper season event of the inaugural season of SDRL, the Sert Dogan Racing League, organised by Sert Dogan, who a lot of you should know, hopefully. He's in my channel playing F1 quite a bit. I've also played F1 on his quite a bit. And this will be a league format race. I will be driving for Ferrari alongside Leigh, who is a lot quicker than I am. Actually, we haven't had a strategy chat. 1 second. Where is Leigh? See if we can get our strategy discussion sorted. So it's a full qualifying, so full 3 sessions of qualifying, then a 50% race around Brazil. All 20 cars, I believe, will be occupied. It's equal performance at least, but as I say, I'm in the Ferrari team. So it should be interesting. Brazil is a track I know relatively well, but that said, a lot of the people in the group are a lot quicker than I am. So I didn't perform particularly well in the pre-season test at not pre-season test, the pre-season test race at Texas last week. I finished dead last and a long way back. I was the fastest on the track at the end, but only because about 6 or 7 laps from the end, I switched to soft tyres and repaired my front wing. Because all of my pit stops went terribly. That's one issue with the league format, or this particular league. The rules state that pit assist and pit release assist are turned off, which was something I'd never driven with before. So at least this week I've been doing some pit stop practice around Brazil. I've just been in a 100% race with AI cars, and I've been hacking around, doing a pit stop every lap. So while we wait for people to join and for the official channel to come online, let's head back and we will do some more of that. I'll let you see my screen when it comes up. So yeah, this is what I've been doing, essentially going into the pits every lap, just to get used to enabling and disabling the pit lane speed limit at the appropriate place. Something that's quite tricky. The pit exit of Brazil is a tricky one as well. Press the right button for pit release. so that wasn't great. Yeah, so the pit lane speed limit line at the end of the pit is right before the very sharp left-hander out of the pits. And when I was first doing this sort of thing, I was spinning an awful lot. So let's see if I can avoid that on these few practice laps. I will be less communicative during the race, and certainly Q1, because I don't necessarily expect to get out of Q1 into Q2. So you'll have to bear with me if I'm not responding to chat as much as I normally would. You're in the rain on what? Sorry, I can't see that and I didn't hear it. In the rain in Brazil. Wow.
Okay, go.
Yes, it's. I imagine the weather is dynamic, so there's a chance we're going to get wet conditions. We'll just have to see what happens. Yeah, not the simplest pit exit, this one. Okay, let's hope it's... well, I don't know, I generally think I do okay in the wet. So it might help me a bit if it's a wet race, but compared to the rest of the people in the field, I am a lot slower, so even wet conditions might not necessarily help me very much. Whoops.
Pitting this lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap.
They haven't had any penalties yet, so that's good at least. And I'm not braking stupidly early for the pits.
Okay, let's go now.
If I could just get the exit sorted out, that would be good.
Faster than we were expecting.
Hey Lake, how's it doing? Just sent you a message regarding strategy on Discord. I don't know if you've seen it. I'm just doing a bit of pit stop practice after my awful attempt at pits. Awful pit stops in the last race. Cool, I'll take a look at that in a moment. I don't expect strategy to make too much difference to my race, but at least if I've got an idea from someone who knows about these things, then that will certainly help.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Okay, we'll just do one more pit in and out, and then I'll stop and we'll have a bit of a chat. I think I've kind of got the hang of this track. Although these tyres are fucked, I think. Whoops.
Okay, mate, don't worry
Okay,
about
let's
the
do a
damage.
practice pit stop with a knackered wing then.
If you go and check your MFD.
Not too bad.
Right, let's go, come on. Perfect
Okay.
job from you and the
I just
crew
can't
there.
get this pit exit. I suspect I'm going to be losing quite a lot of time on the pit exits. I may even get rammed if someone's leaving the pits behind me.
Blue flag,
Can't
blue
get used to
flag.
the screamy Ferrari engine either. Go over the white line on pick set, then you're able to flat it better. If you go over the white line, though, you'll get a warning, won't you? Or which white line did you mean? Let's bring up the SDR official stream. Sorry, you won't be able to hear me very well. There we go. So I can see what's going on. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to be relatively. I'm going to be relatively. What's the word? Cautious in my pit and exits, because the last thing you want to do after a pit is then damage your front wing on the way out and immediately have to pit again. Okay. That's quite a complicated pit stop strategy. Okay. Yeah. I maybe should get some post-it notes or something for my wheel to pin my pit stop strategy on. Hey Raptor, welcome in. It's Comma. Hello, Comma. Yeah, you doesn't help, but I get the point. How's your day been? How's your week going so far, Raptor? I've had a relatively interesting week. Nothing too exciting. New work laptop turned up today, so I've been spending a bit of time setting that up. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Looking forward to tonight. Hoping I give myself a slightly better showing than last time, but we will see. Just waiting for the official channel to go live. I understand they're having proper commentary with a broadcast camera on the official channel, so we'll see how that goes. Whenever I'm not involved, as in after Q1, I suspect. We'll see. If we'll do our best to get into Q2, but we'll just have to see what happens. We'll go on to. It's a league race tonight, Raptor. So it's me and a bunch of other idiots doing a 50% race at Brazil for the inaugural season of the SDRL, the Sir Dogan Racing League. I should probably put something to that effect in the chat. Let's make sure ! Join is disabled, because we don't want that firing off. Hey JBG, thank you again for the subscription. Yeah, thanks for that, Notorious. So I was... Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I was 16th. So, but I missed out by 5 or 6 tenths, I think. So it wasn't particularly close. Let's... Right, what is it? Is it a separate timer I've got? Settings, timed actions. No, it's not that. I've got no idea, to be honest. I haven't done a huge amount of practice. I've mainly been focusing on practice pit stops, because they seem to be where I was falling down last week. So that's been my prime focus. Expect away, Berkey. I think we both know that that's not likely to happen. Yeah, trouble is we're at Brazil, JBG. Jeddah's next week. Well done. Yes, it's so chat, remove F1. That's what I want. No. Don't touch the grass, you will die. That's a good start. Thank you. Okay, commands. Where is join? Crossplay, there we go. Disable that. Good. It sounds like it. Yeah, avoiding the grass is definitely one of my priorities. So, what pit strategy shall I go? Yes, I've got to remember this for actually in the race. Yeah, no comment. How's your week going, JWG? Didn't speak to you today, but hope everything's okay. I got a piece of paper. I don't have in my hand a piece of paper to paraphrase Neville Chamberlain. Oh yeah, what's that? Is that a site visit or something less exciting? So okay, I have my pit strategy written on a piece of paper now. So hopefully that will at least let me get that dialed in at the start of the race. Site visit. Oh, exciting. So I sort of expected the SDRL official would be available by now. No, Berkey, you can't. I'm sorry. All right. There you go. Oh, that's the back side of the strategy. Sorry. Nice try, Berkey. The strategy full of if statements, pretty much. I've got my default strategy selected, together with 3 safety car periods to swap to another set of tyres, depending on when the safety car appears. Yeah, I'd like to have an idea, and then I've got a fuel setting, all courtesy of Lay. I have no clue. So maybe as I get a bit more experience, I may be able to find these things out. A question for everybody else. The last week's one of the ranked tracks was the Netherlands. Does everybody else find the Netherlands really high on fuel usage? Or is it just the way I drive? I was finding that if I use the amount of fuel it suggests at the start of a 25% race, I would probably out of fuel a lap before the end. Netherlands very high on fuel. Oh, good. So it's not just me then. Yes, because I've been adding like a lap or a lap and a half worth of fuel for the ranked races I've been doing, and still occasionally having to lift and coast at the end to avoid running out. Let me just get this up. So it's got a multi-stream on. Preparing your stream, it says. Cert is live. Okay, it's not showing up on my... stream is starting soon, it now says on mine. Cool. So let's have that one unmuted. Yeah, it's Qatar. I don't think is too bad a one, but it's been a while since I did a competitive race at Qatar, as in ranked or something, or a longer race. I must admit, I tend not to try and go too. I tend not to bother dropping my fuel load particularly, because, like I say, half a kilo of fuel is not going to make any difference to my pace. I'm not quick enough for that to be noticeable. But the difference was that on the Netherlands, I guess it's down to how much of it's full throttle, really. If it's a track where a large amount of it's full throttle, but you would expect the game to know that and to give you a suggested fuel load that would work. But obviously not the Netherlands anyway. So Cert is at his starting soon scene, so hopefully that will go live relatively soon. And we'll head over and join them, and then as the commentary team goes live, we will see what we can see. Let's have this layout, I think, is probably more appropriate. We see chat on both channels then. Okay. I could walk you through the track. That's a very good idea, JBD. You'd think I'd done this before, wouldn't you? Okay, so this is the Brazil track. Center S is the first corner. Quite a tricky little braking zone. Very easy for me anyway. I find I often do when trying to get as much of a turn in on the way in, putting a wheel off on the grass on the right hand side. And if you do that, you are screwed. Turn 2 is an acceleration zone. Possibly, Josh, it could be why. Turn 2 is a tricky-ish acceleration zone. Turn 3 is a turn-in name only unless it's wet, leading on to the first DRS zone down the back straight. Heavy-ish braking into turn 4, fast corner, left-hander. Turn 5 again is a turn-in name only unless it's wet. Tricky one, turn 6, slight dab on the brakes, down a gear through turn 7 into a heavy braking zone again at turn 8. Turn 9, another tight left-hander, accelerating for a little while until you get into the final heavy braking zone into turn 10, leading into what can sometimes be a tricky acceleration zone. Certainly out of turn 10 can be tricky once your tyres start to go. Turn 11 is virtually flat, again, unless it's wet, in which case it's very tricky. Important braking zone, turn 12, the last real corner on the track, leading on to the main straight, which in theory contains turns 13, 14 and 15, but they are not corners to an F1 car. Might require a little bit of hesitation if it's wet again, but very important to get a good exit out of turn 12. Thanks, Josh. I hope you're learning something. Very important to get a good exit out of turn 12 because any speed you lose coming out of 12, you lose all the way along that humongous curved straight right down over the finish line through the DRS zone and again into turn 1 to start another lap. Lap record according to this is Valtteri Bottas from 2018, a 1:10.5. No idea what kind of lap times I've been doing. I could, but that'd be giving away too many secrets, JBG. So, yes, given that some of my supposed competition, I say competition in that they will be miles ahead of me, so probably don't care what gear I'll be in. But I've already had someone asking what my strategy is. Yes, sounds like it's plausible. So is Cert actually live yet? All I've got is you will, but then it'll be too late to learn from me because, yes. Oh, here we go. Cert is live. Have I got an invite as of yet? I do not have an invite. So let's go back to here while we wait for Cert to get his webcam fixed. Just finding out what my next goal is on track. Cert says we're good. Oh, is that? Yeah. Time to go brr. What's that with, lad? Oh, good. There's going to be interviews at the end of the race. Brr with my car, yes. Yeah, I've got that up. Thanks, Josh. Yeah, if you, I should have put a message. Let me get that for you. There you go. It's pinned to the top of my chat. How are we feeling about the race, Axert? Yeah, I sort of am. I've got my magnum of champagne ready by the side of me here for the podium celebrations. I haven't. I am not going to be on any podiums. Oh. Cheers, Raptor. Good luck yourself. Lost me? In what way? According to the OBS, the mic is being picked up, or was it just while I was moving around? Is anybody else hearing that? Let me listen. Hello, 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 hello. No, it sounds okay here, JBG. If anybody else is hearing me, thank you, lad. Okay, it's just JBG then. Right, where is the game? I've got to look out for an invite. Nothing as of yet. Exciting stuff. Such anticipation. I have a pre-race energy-giving Fox's Glacier Mint. Other mints are available. That's the plan, lad. So it's full qualifying. So 3 sessions. I have an invite. Oh. Let's assume this is the right session. Cert is in it. Let's. Oh, he hasn't set the cars up yet. I may as well let you see this now that we're in the lobby. Oh, that's strange, JBG. It's that potato PC you bought off that shonky bloke. You could probably change the multi-stream link to include my stream as well. I'm assuming it can do more than 2. If you look at the format of the link, it should be fairly obvious how to add a new stream. Well, I got a space in my username. Cool, JBG. I wouldn't expect to get too much commentary from me during the race. I imagine the best audio will come from the commentary channel, the SDRL official channel. I don't know how talkative Cert is in a competitive race. Let's just see if there's been an answer to my question in Cert's Discord. Yeah, but they've now got an official channel, so instead of watching Cert with the commentary overlaid, it will at least be the broadcast feed, so they will be able to switch between views. Yeah, it's discussion as to what to do under a safety car when I'm lapped and I'm allowed to unlap myself under the safety car. I need to hear that they are letting me past, to know that that's actually happening. Cert stream has gone quiet for me. Is that right? The cars are available. Oh, Leia's picked Carlos Sainz's car, letting me be Charles Leclerc. Is that so that I get all the brake issues this race? Thanks for that, Leia. Thanks, Viper. You too. Hope the Haas performs well for you. Yeah, so Leia's dropped into my seat at Ferrari. Wonder if he prefers the Carlos Sainz car than the Charles Leclerc one. So Cert is in the process of setting all the rules up. Just to show you the assist restrictions, pit assist and pit release assist are both off, which shocked me slightly. Might be a smooth operator. Yeah, that was my plan though. Excellent. Good luck with that, Dark Viper. Yeah, so I got to be careful on my pit entry. The pit entry at Brazil is actually relatively okay. It's the pit exit that's tricky. So we'll have to see how that goes. I'm not expecting to make up any time on the way in or out of the pits. So we have 19 people in the cars. Chocolate as a commentator. Yeah, when I started practicing it, I spun on turning off the pit limiter so many times. So I will be very cautious doing that. I like Interlagos as well too, Lord. I can be okay at it, but I guess we'll just have to see how it goes tonight. So we're still waiting on a couple of people to join by the sounds of things. Is the official channel live yet? Hey, Oscar. How are you doing? It's going quite well. We are getting set up for a league race, the SDRL, the first one of the season, first full race of the season. 50% race around Brazil with a full qualifying session. So once the SDRL channel goes live for voice, I will mute Cert at my end. You guys will have to go and listen to that yourselves if you want it. You can listen to me. When I'm not in the race, I can bring up this screen here, which shows you the SDRL channel, but there's nothing being broadcasting on it at the moment. So we'll do without that for now. But when I get knocked out of Q1, that will probably be the screen I'm on, letting you watch qualifying from the commentator's point of view with their commentary. It'll also give me the chance to go and take a bathroom break, should I need one. I should probably have the game in front, really, shouldn't I? I'd hate to find out they've dropped into qualifying without me. So we have 20 people in, but 2 of them are spectators. Or is that 20 and 2 spectators? Yes, we have 20. Good luck, everybody. Ready to start full qualifying, starting Q1. As I say, I will be very pleased if I get out of Q1. We will just have to see. And we are readying up. Good luck to anyone in the race who is watching me. If you are, what are you doing? Concentrate on your own driving. To anybody else watching, hope you stick around. It'd be a slightly different format stream to my usual F1 streams. We had a practice go at it last week and it seemed relatively popular. So if you just want to watch me race and occasionally talk, then this is the place to be. No way to join lobbies or anything tonight, as it is a league race with thanks, Lard. All support gratefully achieved. Okay, Cert is playing the intro. If you want to go onto his channel, they should really play it on the SDRL channel as well, but doesn't appear that they are. That is a shame. Is anybody else getting audio on the SDRL official channel yet? I don't seem to be. I'm only getting Cert's audio. Okay, the good news is that all 4 sessions look to be dry. No audio yet. Okay, it's not just me then. Cool. I think they've just gone live. I can hear in my ears. So I'm going to mute Cert.
Track's pretty empty right now, lots of space. Okay guys, everyone be aware.
Well, let's set a few laps on the mediums first of all, just see how we're getting on. Maybe save a set of softs. Oh, that was a very unsafe exit in the McLaren. Who's that ahead of me? Shadow. We'll do our best phase, but I think you're expecting a bit much. do need to be conscious of not getting in the way of people, but also I need to get my tyres warmed up. Yeah, there's a good reason for that pace. Need to focus on this race today, so apparently I've just set a purple sector 1. I'd be very surprised if that's accurate. Raid by Cyrils, thank you, welcome in raiders. Apologies, I won't be too communicative today. I'm involved in a qualifying for a race. Nice slipstream from Lay there. Thank you very much, teammate. It's not going too bad, thanks, Si. So that lap was about 2 seconds behind pole. Trying to recharge my ERS while staying out of everyone's way. Yeah, chat amongst yourselves, sorry, track's very busy. Cheers, Cyrils, take it easy. Okay, only 50% battery starting this lap. Lightly up on my previous lap, but not by much. Oh, now down. Try and get the battery charged up for one more lap. nobody else on track behind me, so at least I can not worry too much about holding people up.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
How are my tyres doing? Only 4%. Still on the medium. So I'm still about 2 seconds slower than pole. Don't seem to be recharging ERS very quickly. I may as well abandon that. Completely screwed up the last corner. Try and get my ERS enabled. Whoops, took out the speed limit board on the way into the pits. Flying in what respect, their Irish Dragon? Yeah, there's a lot of people behind me set their times on inters, so I wouldn't place too much stock. Flying into space, I could do. All right, let's have a look at the times behind me then. See how many people have actually set times on sensible tyres. Yeah, the drivers ahead I would expect to be on softs. I'm trying to save some tyres potentially for the race. So let's have a look at the times. I'm down in 11th. Well, there's 4 showing here. 4 people behind me set their times on inters. The only person behind me with an actual sensible time is Louis, who was on the softs.
1:10.4.
So we'll fit softs for the final run. I could, no, I haven't really got time for 2 runs, have I? I might get 4 laps in. So what's the lap? A 1:10. So 2, 3, 10. Yeah, I might be able to get 2 laps in. So let's knock a bit of fuel off.
201.3 miles per hour.
So we've got 13 people on the track. I don't think there's any particular point in me trying to be the last person on track. Probably just going for an empty track is my best bet. Can I, on here, oh, there we go. Nice try, Verstappen. All right, so 6 minutes remaining. Let's head out on track.
Standing by.
Evening, Verstappen. How's your week going? Hope it's all okay. No, you didn't. But nice try. See if I can not screw up my pit exit, because that would be bad. Not too bad. I'm currently 17th with the people behind me on intermediate, so I did go out on mediums though. So this will be the set of laps that count. Okay, tyres are pretty much up to temp. Thanks for that, Phase. Oh well, that's my qualifying fucked. Apologies, down. See if I wrecked your lap. See if I can get in and out of the pits with a new wing in time to try and set a lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap. We've moved into P18, 18th position on the grid.
So, am I going to get out onto the track again? Come on, guys, hurry up! I want a new front wing and back out. What do I make of Verstappen to Mercedes? Is that a rumour, or it would be interesting if it happened? Right, come on, chaps, hurry up.
Checks complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
Why did you put the blankets on? Come on, I told you I'm leaving. Come on, team. Typical Ferrari strategy. Have I got enough time to get round? Show me a time. 2 minutes. Is that what it is, Verstappen? Okay, so I should get to the start of the lap at least. Okay, we got through turns 1 and 2.
30 seconds left in the session.
Oh well, last on the grid. How far off qualifying was I? Nearly a second, so not a great showing from me there. Brazil is a track I like to think I'm okay at, but just couldn't seem to get into the session there, sadly. Well, let's switch over to the commentary channel.
Martin and AD in the Ferrari, so some big teams out in Q1.
Hopefully you can hear the commentary.
Yeah, and to be honest,
Let me
I'm
know
a
if
bit
you can't.
surprised seeing Dantax out. I was expecting him to make it through. Same with Louis, to be honest.
So where did Lay end up? P4,
Louis probably
about
got
3/10
a
down.
hooked up, to be honest. But yeah.
So we are at least one Ferrari going through.
Tax only did one lap and
Was it?
109.9, which was a second.
Yeah, I just never really felt I was getting going there. Hopefully, come the race with a few more cars around me,
Come without drama,
I can at least make a
obviously
better
had that
showing.
incident between the Mercedes with Jack and the two Aston Martins.
Might need a fairly aggressive strategy to try and make up some places, starting from the very back.
In chat, it's an undeserved penalty for Berkey, so obviously, guys, any clips or anything, send to the Discord, which the
Let's have a look at my time compared to P16.
Any amendments or penalties there needed.
So I did actually set my fastest middle sector on that lap, 35.7. But that was
Okay, there we go. So yeah,
should have been
getting that
35.6. So it wasn't terrible. Maybe half a second down on the guy in P16. Yeah, should have a proper look at lap times. Hey-ho.
All right.
Okay, well, do enjoy the commentary. I am probably going to take a minute or two to go for a toilet break. So I did hear that Jos Verstappen was trying to get rid of Horner.
Oh,
I didn't realise that they're essentially threatening that Max will leave if Horner doesn't go. I don't know what to think about the whole Horner situation. If the text messages I've seen are genuine, then it just seems a bit
8/10
bit of clumsy flirting to me. I mean, the person on the other end. The person on the other end of the flirting didn't seem to be trying to stop it. But hey, this is the world we live in today, I suppose. He won sevens. We'll see. So Cert made it in by the skin of his teeth.
I mean, anybody who doesn't think they're getting through to Q3 on a regular basis is probably using a few extra sets of tyres just to make sure that they get through.
Okay, so I'll leave you in the capable hands of our commentary team. I will be around, so keep the chat going, and see you in a few minutes.
Dark Viper's first on track. We've just come into the end of Sector 2 now, so he will be the first one to set a Q2 time.
So
7 of the 15 are out on track.
Is it better with the video full screen on the commentary,
people are going to be quite eager to get.
or would you rather see the chat as well?
They're not going to want to miss out. I think there was a little bit of a snap there.
Ah, yes. So by the way, thank you for dropping in. It's good to have you with us.
In fact, he's actually backed off, I think.
Full screen's good. Cool. I'll leave it at that.
Going to go for this lap. Maybe his tyres went up the temperature, or he just.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to think about it. Yes, sir. I haven't followed it particularly closely at all, but
and
you know,
Rocket very close behind.
it is what it is, I guess.
Rocket.
Did Downsy make it through?
Spin there? I think Rocket might have had a spin on the inside.
He did.
Of
So
7 there.
Excellent. Thank you, Corn.
Very close to the back of Dragonflies. Maybe just got caught up in the dirty air a bit there. Unfortunately. So Dragon.
We do have Cyber coming through Sector 2, but he's been involved in a lot of traffic, which I would imagine cost him time, even though
Yep.
people were getting out of his way.
So we've got Dragon now coming towards the line. First person to set a representative lap time here. Dark Viper says a 12.1, but he backed out of that. 1090 for Dragonflies here.
Cyber's backed off and gone into the pit, so it must have cost him too much time.
So next will be Shadow starting a lap. And then we have the two Alpines. Kilza sets a 1087. I think Cert was just starting his lap. Shuriken sets a 1084, puts him now up to first place.
Downsy on his hot lap in the middle of Sector 2 at the moment. He hasn't been too bad with traffic, so you'll imagine it's going to be a representative time.
Yeah. And
as he
Berkey,
comes up to Sector 2, it's a 51.6.
Berkey missing his front wing. Not sure how that's happened. But yeah, Downsy now coming to the line.
Trying to work out what's posting that join.
Using all the track available. Light flashing, and it's P2. Currently a Williams 1-2, 1086 for Downsy. Just over a tenth
It's in there.
His teammate. Then we got a few cars coming back to the pits late at starting a lap. And I guess, yes, Cert now coming to finish the lap. And it is going to be a 1095.
Okay, that should hopefully get rid of it.
We got
Don't try and join the lobby, because it won't work.
And he crosses in a 51.7, so he's a tenth down on Downsy's time. It's whether he can make that up in the final sector.
Yeah, so what we also missed while we were looking at other people's laps, Dark Viper did a second lap and went fifth fastest to 190. ICU gonna go third fastest to 1086. Also Rocket a 1093 while we were watching the other cars. He went for a second one as well after that spin, and he's currently in P7. We have Takubi starting a lap. And yeah, Latat's currently on a lap, coming through Sector 2 just to the end now. And it's a purple sector for Lay, a 10th faster than the next best.
He won at the moment based on her Sector 2 time. You don't think she would throw it away on the simple final straight. Comes across the line, and it is P1 with a 108396.
Let's go on board with
Lay pops it into
now.
P1.
He has
Nicely
just
done, Lay.
set the fastest first sector. Let's see how it goes through the middle sector. This could be a good fight between the Ferrari and the Mercedes for pole here. We also got the Rebel of ICU, who might be able to get in the mix. I don't think that lap was truly representative of his pace.
Going in, he'd done his hot lap before, so...
Another purple sector for the Mercedes. We might be seeing the first car into the 107s here.
Looks like Lay's got competition by Takubi.
Yeah.
And there we go, 107.8 for the Mercedes driver. First person into the 107s, half a second clear of Latat, nearly 6/10. Very good lap for the Mercedes driver there. We've got Barbents coming through Sector 2 now. The only other person on a lap currently. Few people on out lap, just starting now. Zyros, Cyber, and Berkey as well. But Barbents coming through turn 10, Bigo to Pato. And now to the end of Sector 2. Not quite going to catch the traffic of Berkey here. Round the final proper corner. And now on the long run to the line. It's been a pretty respectable lap so far for the Alfa Romeo driver. Let's see where he can put it. It's fourth place, 1085. Splitting the two Williams drivers. His teammate Zyros is going to be the next person to finish a lap here. Currently coming to the end of Sector 2. He's also got Cyber a little bit further behind.
Drivers. Oh, there's been a collision between Cyber and the Haas of Dark Viper.
Oh, collision on track by the sound of things.
Cyber is coming to the line now, and he sets a 108.0, just misses out on those 107s there. And Dragon, oh no, sorry, Cyber coming into the pits now.
I wonder if he did get ring damage from that collision because it was a ring on side pod moment.
Yeah, maybe. Kilza starting his lap now. We've also got Berkey just finishing his lap. We'll watch to see where this time puts him as he comes to the line.
And Barbican has had a spin in the final corner before coming onto the bend.
Yeah, I think that was on his in lap though, so it won't affect him too much. Berkey went 9th with a 108.8. Kilza now coming through sector 2.
There is a bit of traffic. Kilda will be hoping that dart's out of the way.
Yeah, Rocket stopped, I guess, on out of the way nicely, and that should be the only car he'll catch. The others should get away fast enough. Also, we've got Dark Viper coming to the end of his lap on the straight as well, just in front of Kilza. And Dark Viper sets a 108.9, puts him up to P10. And we've got Kilza currently in P8. Can he improve his position? Coming to the line, sets a 108.3. Yeah, goes third place now, just in front of Lay by half a tenth. And to be honest, I'd say quite a lot of these drivers actually aren't safe. Takubi retires, only driving the 107s right now. I'd say he's one of the few people who can be safe, Cyrus included, maybe Kilza and Lay as well. But anyone below that, I'd say there's still maybe a chance they could get knocked out here.
We've got Rocket just come through the end of sector 1 near enough 2/10 up on his time. So he'll be most probably looking to gain quite a fair few positions here. As he just comes down the middle of sector 2, looks like it's going to be quite traffic free. The end of sector 2, it goes through on a 51.5.
6/10 up. That's going to find him a decent position here. He's looking for that mid-pack between Barbents and ICU right now. Lots of cars very close together. Coming to the line now. Goes 6th fastest at 108.5. Just edges out ahead of Barbents. But I think that will probably be his final lap, not wanting to waste too many tyre sets. So with 4.5 minutes remaining, the current knockout zone is Dark Viper, Dragonfly, Search, Shadow, and Cyber. They're losing a few decent drivers here right now, but we will see how it fares in 4 minutes' time.
I mean, from Dragon and Dark Viper's point,
Job by the commentary team over on twitch.tv/SDRL_official. There is a link pinned to the top of the chat if you would like to watch both Search stream and the official commentary.
So Dragon now on a lap. Coming
to the end of Q2 now, about 3 minutes remaining. 4 minutes remaining, apologies.
First sector split, but 2/10 up. I can see it now. On the previous lap. So lots of time being found right now by Dragon. So just backing up, getting ready for his lap, burning off a little bit of fuel as he comes to the final corner now to start his lap. And we're watching Dragon coming to the end of sector 2 now. Let's see what this is going to be for Dragon now.
3.5 tenths up.
So, yeah, looking to go into that mid-pack again. Lots of drivers so close together with their times. Yeah. So coming to the line now.
I'm getting lots of choppiness on my on the stream I'm watching. Looks okay on the one you're watching, thankfully.
Is that truly safe though? I mean, look how many people there are behind who could all improve. We'll go to Cert now, who's also on a lap in the elimination zone currently. Also, look at the gap between Downsy, Dragon, and ICU. Those three drivers only separated by 0.03 of a second.
Oh, and lucky Josh. Yeah, I did the same. I was out
So
heading
Sert now
onto
coming
my
through
what I
the
thought
end
would
of
be my
sector
last
two. What was his
lap,
first sector like? He was
and
half a
spun in
tenth
turn
up
one.
sector one. Let's see,
So,
has
but
he found
managed
more
to
time
limp
through
back to the
sector
pits
two?
with a broken wing
This is probably
and
gonna
get
be a
out
deal-breaker.
just
This
in
is
time to
probably
set
his
another
last
lap.
lap.
But sadly, it
8
wasn't
tenths up,
fast
nearly
enough
9.
to.
Sert
I
is
did
finding
improve
the
my
time
time,
at
but
the
it
end
didn't
of
get me off the back of the
Q2,
grid.
and this could get
So
him out
I am
here
starting
of the
P20.
elimination zone, but he is quite a way off.
He's going to go to the middle of the pack for sure with
Sixth
time of a
fastest.
108.5, sixth fastest.
Oh well,
Yeah,
I'll keep you company at the
gaps in
back,
that
Josh.
mid-pack are
No
crazy.
worries.
You've got Sert a 108.55, Rocket a 108.56, Barbance a 108.58, and then you've got Downsy a 108.63, Dragon a 108.65, ICU a 108.66.
Yeah, well, that's
It's extremely close
is
in that
that is a
mid-pack,
point.
and we're going to be seeing a lot of drivers getting knocked out. The drivers in Q3 basically.
Hopefully, my
switching
race performance will
between
be
rounds, I think.
a little less
With the-
underwhelming than my
Dragon is
qualifying
definitely
performance
not
was.
going to be doing another lap because he's only just pulled into his garage and there's about a minute and a half left, so he's not
Yep.
going to have the time to get back out and around.
And with ICU, Berkey, Dark Viper, Shadow, and Cyber all going to be pushing.
He's in a vulnerable spot.
Yep.
ICU only needs to improve by 1500ths to knock him out.
Okay, Josh.
All right, so let's have a look at Dark Viper currently in the elimination zone on a lap. He's got Downsy in front, who's currently in P9. I believe that's Downsy at least. No, it's not. It's his Downsy's teammate. Downsy just coming through sector 1. Dragon retires, so that is confirmation that we won't be seeing Dragon going for another run. Dark Viper now coming to the end of sector 2. He's 3 tenths up, so he is finding the time he needs. He needs 2.5 tenths right now to get out. 3 tenths will make it a bit more comfortable for him though as he now comes to the line. Where is this lap going to put him? Currently 13th. Goes up to 6th place. 108.4, finding the time.
Go for it, have a
at
guess,
the
Josh.
end of qualifying.
It shouldn't be too hard. I think it says on my Twitch bio. But anyway, yeah, have a guess.
Who was it?
Yeah, software engineer. Close enough.
Sert. Sert retires in P8.
ICU is 1.35 tenths up on his end of sector 1.
So Downsy coming to the line now. He's
no.
not going to make it. He's not going
Don't get
for
my
it.
hands
He's
dirty.
down his time.
Not anymore. I did
Downsy is out
my apprenticeship was in
as
electronic
well as
engineering,
Dragon. ICU
and my
up on his
degree,
time right now.
my
Only
first
needs
degree,
to find just over a tenth,
which was a mistake. I was
given how
always
close
going to
the
be
field
doing
is.
computing when I was at
Shadow-
school, but got tempted into going to earn some money as an apprentice.
Shadow
Eddie, £48.12 a week.
It's
my first pay packet.
Berkey goes up into 14th now, and let's see, where is ICU going to put this car? Coming to the line. Goes to second fastest to 107.9.
Oh, unlucky, Josh.
And in the process knocks Barbence out. Barbence on an invalid lap, so that means that Rocket will scrape through to Q3 just about. That could have been very bad for Rocket there. He wasn't on track.
There was only 2,000.
We're always going to need engineers.
Latex time, look.
Yeah, extremely close grid to be honest.
Well, you know what they say. Do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. So while you've got to earn a crust,
That is
it's no fun being in a job you're not
We
enjoying.
will be losing
So it's a tricky decision.
Berkey and Shadow as they slowly trundle back to the pits so that we can finish this session.
Barbance will be feeling a bit gutted, only losing out by 2,400.
Yeah, that can't be easy, Josh.
Yeah, but I mean that's just the nature.
So
of this
Q2 is over.
Extremely close in that mid pack.
Commentary team have been outlining who went out.
The top 10, and between 5th.
Cert makes it through. Lay is currently P3, so that's good. We will have a Ferrari in the top 10.
Fastest though in Q2. ICU a 10th off. Lay also a 10th off as well.
Yeah, they were just saying that in the commentary.
Zyrus a couple tenths further back, and then you have that massive mid pack. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting final qualifying session. 3 drivers, I'd say, maybe 4 if Cyrus can find the pace in the fight for pole here. And then it's going to be a very close scrap for the remaining positions, 5th to 10th. But here we go. It's now time for Q3.
This is the time, ladies and gentlemen. This is where it makes a difference. You don't
Have
want to
you
be
been helping
starting
with
in
that, Josh?
mid-pack, especially down
Anyway, as we go into
local
Q3, I'm going to go and take a
or your
toilet
wings
break,
can
so
be
I'm
so
nice and
vulnerable.
fresh for when the race starts.
It's
So I'll be
also
back in a
very
couple of minutes.
easy,
Enjoy the commentary.
if you're playing it cautious, to just snatch your outside tire on the grass. It can just wash you deep into turn 1. You're dropping right to the back of the field. But let's see who is going out early here in Q3. Who has saved tires? To do 2 new tire runs here. I see a Mercedes coming out of Takubi. I believe he'll have 2 sets. And also that is the Alpine of Cert coming out onto the track as well. And also Kilza and Zara. So lots of people now coming out onto track. Let's go to Takubi. The person who set the fastest time in Q2, is he going to be able to carry that pace through to Q3 as well?
Rocket Man coming out onto the mediums.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't have 2 sets of tyres, just wants to get a lap on the mediums instead.
Yeah, at least get that delta to give you that target to work against.
So Takubi coming to the final corner now to start his first flying lap of Q3. And he's also got, who is that? Is that Cert or Kills? I think it's Cert. I think he was the first one out. Yes, Cert just behind as well. So through the center S's now we go. Swooping down the hill. The elevation changes at this track, to be honest, they're just amazing. It really makes the track flow well. Now down towards turn 4. First sector purple for Takubi, but he's the first person through, so that was a given. A 10th faster, nearly 2 tenths faster than Cert's first sector though. Maybe running slightly lower wings. Through sector 2, this is where you're really going to find lots of time. Through this very tricky technical sector. They might catch up to a little bit of traffic here in the likes of the Ferrari of Leitat coming through turn 11 now. Lay gets out the way nicely though on the outside. And now through the final corner, we are gonna see Takubi coming to the line now.
How are we doing? Has anyone actually set a
What
lap
time
yet?
is
It
he
doesn't
gonna get?
appear so.
107.8 in Q2.
Takubi going to be setting the first time.
107.9 slower than his Q2 lap currently.
107.8, that's quite a good lap.
For Cert.
Oh, sorry, 107.9.
Next car is going to be Zyros.
Yeah, and he's gone purple and can't speak. Purple in sector 1 and 2, and yep, across the line and out 8.5. What was the exact on Q2? Do you know 8 what?
I can have a quick look. Q2 was a 815.
So he's not that far off that Q1 time. I mean,
Yeah, very close. I think we'll easily beat that. To be honest, Zyros, he's on an in-lap invalid. His ICU sets a 107.908. That's almost identical with his Q2 lap. I think he's a 909 actually. And
got late coming around the final bend.
Kilza also going just behind his teammate Rocket, slightly further back as well. Late out to the line now.
Across in 108.0.
So this is very interesting actually. Rocket on the medium compound tyres has set a very similar lap time to Kilza, Shuriken and Cert. So we might be seeing Rocket getting up there into the 108.0s, 107s maybe, at the end of this session.
Or is he just more comfortable on those mediums? Some racers are.
I mean, that would be very
We
promising.
can get a 107 on the
when they get
mediums,
into
that'd
the
be quite
race.
impressive.
He really does have significantly better race pace.
Oh, for sure. He'd be hoping that's a decent race pace that keeps him up there. And knowing how Rocket starts a race, that will be ideal for him on his hard
Yep.
strategy.
So, only car left on a lap is Dark Viper coming to the end of Sector 2 now. Let's see what the split's going to be. The sectors look alright so far. Nothing's jumping out at me massively, but I think this is going to put him nicely into that mid-pack. Maybe a 104, 105, no sorry, a 108.4 or 0.5. Let's see as he comes to the line now. Never mind, it's a 108.8. So he stays in 10th place for now, but still another run to come. Dark Viper also not the greatest qualifier. He seems to do.
Well, he's
better,
also just spotted
with race
one of your
pace.
messages got modded
So-
for threatening to kill Berkey.
He likes to make
Naughty,
the
naughty.
in the race. Maybe you won't see him challenging for those front rows, but making up a couple of places in the race. We have Takubi and Cert on track now. I think this might be their final runs if they've gone out this early. I doubt they're going to be getting 3 runs.
How is Lay doing?
Probably
Currently
not having 3
P4
sets
with a
of
108.0.
either.
Fastest lap is a
Maybe just wanting to avoid
107.8,
the
so there's not a lot in it.
and the chaos that will come.
About a tenth and a half
Cert's
between
gonna be the
first and
person,
fourth.
out of the two to start a lap, coming down the main straight now. It's not very straight, but it is what it is.
Down into the center S's now. You got a good line through there, getting the grip down. End of sector 1, and he's actually down on his time.
Yeah, not great.
Following Cert at the
but,
moment, he tries to improve from 6th.
Sector 1's not really the sector you find the time. It's
5 minutes
turn
remaining.
1, 2, 3
So-
in a straight.
I'm assuming this will
Sector
probably
2
be
is a
Cert's
lot more
final
corners than
attempt.
Sector 2. Same with Sector 3. Sector 3 is a corner and straight, so yeah. Sector 2 is where you'll see people finding lots and lots of time. Now, loses the rear on the exit of Bico de Pato there, but
Bit of a wiggle there from
manages to
Cert.
recover it to the Sector 2 line, 2 tenths down. Maybe he will abort this lap, come back to the pits and go for one last try.
He'll definitely have the time, that's sure.
Yeah, see, and yeah, he is coming into the pit. So let's see, what is Takubi doing? He was a tenth and a half.
Yes,
down
that's
to
right.
71, but he set a purple middle sector. We will see where this lap puts him.
Conspiracy
Can he
theories
find time
abound.
to improve? And yes, he does. It's a 107.800. Goes fastest, beating his Q1 time, Q2 time. Sorry. Yeah, managing to find that time. Maybe he has been able to save 2 brand new sets of softs here, and I don't know. Maybe he will have another set to go out on here. It's a bit early to be going for your last lap here, so maybe he's going to surprise us.
He'll be beating himself up for being that tenth and a half down at the end of sector 1, because that could have given him a nice margin.
Yeah, well, it is what it is, I guess. He might have just had a little bit of a mistake. Through turn 2, losing the rear a little bit, like that. So we have Cyber now on an outlap, and one of the Alpines coming out as well, which is Kilza, and Cert following just behind as well.
We've got Stab on an outlap as well, just coming through the end of sector 2, so he'll be starting fairly shortly. And these will definitely be the final time, because only 3 minutes left on the clock.
Yep. So Cyber now coming to the line to start the lap. DRS should be opened. I think Cyber might be going for a double outlap here. 'cause he didn't
Hopefully you can all hear the commentators okay. Let me know if not. I've got a little bit of scope for raising their level, but not a huge amount.
And now we see the flock of cars starting to leave the pit lane. We have Shuriken coming out onto track. We have Dark Viper coming out onto track. We have Rocket coming out onto the track. Is Rocket on soft tyres? Yes, he is. So we will be able to see the true pace of Rocket Man.
So we're going to see another lap from Lay, I wonder.
Kills it now, coming to start the lap. He might get a little
Currently
bit
in P4.2 behind.
Out of the pits. So is the Mercedes of Takubi. Let's see though, through turn 1. The CNRS is just an amazing corner, to be honest. Now through
Lay is on an
Curve
out
de
lap,
Sol,
sorry, missed that.
down the Retroposter we go. He's got that Alfa Romeo. Now down into turn 4. Decida de Lago. Very tricky corner to get right. Very easy to run wide there and get track limits. Kills and manages to keep it on the track though. Now through turn 7 and 8 now. McLaren have Rocket getting out the way nicely. And now they turn 9 and the run up to Pico de Pato. That corner where Hamilton and Albon collided back in 2020. Just 2 proper corners left to go, and he has the Haas of Dark Viper in front. He might pick up a little bit of a toe here. Manages to keep it valid through the final corner. Let's see what this lap is going to be for Kilza. He's about 3 or 4 tenths up, I believe. So maybe looking at a 108.1 here from Kilza to the line now. So that's a 108.208. Very close there. Puts him up into P5. Next across the line. Was that Shuriken finishing lap? No. Starting a lap.
We do have Cyber coming through Sector 2 on his hot lap. He was just over half a second up at the end of Sector 1.
Cert 2.5 tenths up as he's coming through down the final straight. Let's see where he can put his Alpine. Can he go ahead of his teammate? Yes, he does. Up into P5 by 4 milliseconds faster than Kilza. Cyber now coming to the line.
Knocked down by Cyber, I do believe. No. What happened to Cyber, that final corner?
He lost 10 seconds. I think he's backed off to go for one more lap here. He had the... Oh, migrating host. That's not good. Cert has...
Yeah,
oh, no, Cert's leaving because we're doing a lobby restart.
Cyber kind of backed off to do another lap because he didn't.
Okay, I better get back into the game because they are in the process of doing a lobby restart. I think somebody got a penalty during the qualifying that they want to negate.
Not too sure, but I believe we are making a new lobby. Well, I guess we'll see what happens for the rest of...
So Lay coming through, abandons their last lap. So Lay will start P4.
Coming into the pits.
Gyrox is invalidated.
So ICU and Takubi. Looks like it's going to be a fight for pole between them. Takubi coming.
Takubi goes even faster.
It's desynced. Takubi says a 107.6. ICU. Yeah, I'm desynced by about 5 seconds right now.
Well, ICU's just ended sector, well, a couple of seconds ago, ended sector 3, near enough 3 tenths, sector 2,
and
sorry, 3
ICU takes pole, 107.6, 1-3, takes pole by 30 milliseconds from Takubi. It's a bit desynced, so I wasn't exactly sure when he was going to cross the line. But yeah, manages to take pole. I think that might actually not have been, because Cert's stream has gone down. So I think Cert's stream went down. Maybe...
Shorting's not happy because he's 0.001 off late at time.
I'm just going to screenshot that quickly in case it's needed.
Hello.
Hello.
It's me.
What happened?
Yeah, and now I think I desynced, so I need your help. You need to tell me who is
okay,
P1 to
let me
P20.
just mute everything.
Okay, we've lost the commentary team while they finalise the grid. There's been some issues with the connection. Cert is creating a new lobby. So pointless as watching an SDRL logo while that happens. Yeah, disappointing qualifying for me, I have to say. P20. I wasn't necessarily expecting to get out of Q1, but to be dead last is a little disappointing. I'm hoping it will show me the full list of 20 times so I can at least get a feel for how far behind I was. Doesn't look like it's going to, though, because everybody is leaving, which is understandable because Cert is recreating the lobby. Okay, so no, it doesn't show, I can't see the qualifying times. Let's get out of there into the main menu, ready to be invited again by Cert. I guess it will take a little while they... I just googled Christian Horner messages or something. There seem to be a few sites with them. Whether they're genuine, there's even some doubt as to whether the originals were genuine, but whether these sites on the internet have managed to get hold of genuine copies of the message is also up for grabs, I suspect. It does all seem a little bit strange, if you ask me, but we live in a crazy world. Just redeeming all my rewards from qualifying, such as they are. Let's have a look and see if commentary team are back. They are not. I guess I will hear them in my ears when they do come back. I'm expecting an invite to the real race lobby. Hopefully we don't have any connection issues during the actual race, because that would be unfortunate. Okay, so I'm going to be starting at the back, quite obviously. Need to try and make some progress. I think a points finish is probably optimistic. I should be able to make up some positions through attrition, if nothing else. There is my game invite. I will let Lay have the Carlos Sainz Ferrari, if that is their preference. Oh. Failed to join the session. Okay, I may need to join Cert stream. Give me 1 second. They are having some technical issues with us getting into the lobby, so do bear with us. Okay, they are gradually trying to get people in. Whoops, sorry, wrong button there. Cert stream is where all the chat is at the moment. So if you use the multi-stream URL at the top, pinned to the top of the chat, that will get you certs and the official commentary stream. The official commentary stream is silent at the moment while they try and get this lobby sorted. So do bear with us. Dum-de-dum. Isn't technology grand? Has anyone pre-ordered F124 yet? It won't let me order the Champions Edition. I've opened about 6 support tickets with EA, and every time they say, okay, I'll get the back-end team to look into that. Someone will be in touch. And then the next time I check my ticket, it's been closed. The last one was closed with no fix. So, fair enough. If they don't want my money. It's going to be some interesting F1 streams. I'll be the only one in the world playing F1 23 at the end of May. Still waiting for my invite. Oh, I have an invite. Just arrived. Okay, I am in the lobby. Lay has again gone for the Carlos Sainz Ferrari, so I will take Charles Leclerc. That's why my qualifying was so bad. Brake imbalance on the front axle. I'll blame that. Sounds plausible, right? Oh, is it? Because if you own F1 23, you get a 15% discount on the Champions Edition of F1 24 if you pre-order by something like the end of March or April. Can't remember. So it's definitely worth claiming that. I am recording this. I will try and remember to take clips if I'm involved in any incidents. I suspect I'll be so far behind everybody else I'll barely see other cars, but we will have to see. So it sounds like they're busy setting the grid up. Okay, we're up to 19 of the 20 cars. Hey Christian, welcome in. It's good to have you with us. This is the setup phase of a SDRL, the first SDRL league race in the inaugural season. We're currently setting up for a 50% race in Brazil. We've just finished full qualifying and then we had some connection issues, so they're busy recreating the lobby and editing the grid. Sadly, I qualified 20th out of 20. Not my best performance ever. Let's just hope I can perform a little bit better in the race. How's your week been, Christian? I hope you're having a good one. Okay, so they're just finalising the grid as I speak. So hopefully we won't be too much longer. I have my strategy all sorted. I'm glad your week's going okay. Yeah, mine's not too bad. Had a new toy to play with work. The new work laptop arrived. So I've been busy trying to get that set up. Still working from home, but there may be the odd requirement to go into the office. So that's what that machine will primarily be used for. So it needs to be ready to go in case they suddenly say, you got to come in tomorrow. I'm hoping that won't happen too often anyway. Certainly hasn't in the last 4 years. It's almost 4 years since I I left the office in Newbury, thanks to some strange 5-letter word that I've forgotten the name of, when we all went home. I've been playing F1 games in general for about 30 years, but this particular series I started on the PlayStation probably about 18 months, maybe 2 years ago. And then back in August of last year, I got the wheel and the PC for the PC. So I've been racing on PC since last August. How about you? Are you an F1 fan and player? Hopefully the grid is all set soon. Some people are readying up. I'm not sure if we've been asked to. I will ready up as well. We're on the 20-second countdown. So I've muted search channel, and we will go back to the game screen so you can see what's going on. I'm assuming the grid order isn't reflected in that, because if it is, then they've promoted me by about 6 grid spots, which would be nice, but I suspect is not likely to have happened. Yes. Oh, well, that's good, Christian. Okay, so the qualifying team are back if you want to join them. Twitch.tv/SDRL_official, or there's a link pinned to the top of my chat that will get you both the commentary team and search stream side by side. It would be good to have you with me though. Okay, let's get the setup loaded. Okay, good luck everybody, enjoy the race. Let's see if I can do slightly better than I did in qualifying. So strategy is loaded. Tyres are going to be down to 50%-ish. First pit window for No, I didn't. F1 22 I only played on the PS5. Good luck. Thank you, Face Colin. Yeah, F1 22 I only played on the PlayStation. It was F1 23 by the time I got the wheel on the PC.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative.
Virtual safety car already.
Too fast. Reduce your pace.
So it looks like we've got contact ahead of me, which is why we're so slow on the BSC times.
virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens.
Got nicely smacked up the back at the end of the virtual safety car there.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Let's see if I can stay on the back of these people. Seem to be the only person near the back on the hard tyre, so that may help come pit stop time.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Oh dear. Well, great start, AD. Well done. I did get my name in the commentary, though.
Caution, caution. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta.
Josh ahead of me has a drive-through.
Okay, clear.
Okay, I've got someone catching me on the mediums. Probably not a huge amount of point trying to fight them too much.
gap to your teammate ahead is 26.0 seconds.
Had a bit of contact with Louis there. He braked earlier than I expected into turn 1 after passing me.
Green flag. Gap to the car in front is 6.8 seconds.
Oh, I braked a bit late there. Had a good exit out the last corner there. It's opened a bit of a gap up on Louis. Trying to keep it neat and tidy. At some point my tyres will start to have the advantage over the mediums. Lost the back end a little bit in the last corner. Nice to save my ERS there though, at least.
The car ahead is increasing by a few tenths per lap. Get your head down. The car behind is dropping back by about 3 tenths a lap. Well done.
Okay, dropping the car behind a little, that's good.
Caution, caution. Okay, clear.
Commentators talking about people being lapped already. Although Josh did have a drive-through penalty.
Okay, gap ahead is 0.3 seconds.
I wish it was 0.3 seconds, Mark. I think you mean 14.3. Dantak's in the pits. Goes from softs to hards. Starting to lose the rears. Lap 19 is the pit stop. We haven't had a safety car, so Dantak's behind, appears to be catching on his hard tyres. He has got fresh tyres. Does have a 5-second penalty though. Whoops. Pay attention, AD. Looking at my timing screen and got a track limits warning.
And gap to the car in front is 16.9 seconds.
Don't think there's much point trying to defend against Dantax here. We're on completely different strategies. That's right. That's better.
Okay, the car ahead's pulling away from you at a rate of around 2 seconds a lap.
So shadow behind me changed from the hards to the mediums on lap 1. So we'll need to make another pit stop. They are catching me, but do have a 5-second penalty. Oh, AD, come on, stop doing that. Oh,
Okay,
fuck's
we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
That was poor.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
Track limits penalty was silly. Got loads of battery, so I may as well use a bit.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 1.5 seconds.
Okay, P15.
The car behind by 5/10 a lap.
Yeah, the first one I was actually looking at my timing screen, and the second one was just silly. I went out, got track limits warnings on 2 consecutive corners.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Thanks for that, Mark. Got someone on AI ahead. Shadow. See if we can get this overtake done while he's ghosted. Struggling for grip now. Hitting next lap.
We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap.
Thanks for the bits, Yasser. Much appreciated.
Okay, you're creating some...
And nice try with the hydrate, Colin.
Car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 7.2 seconds. Okay, we can take you this lap.
Okay, didn't speed in the pit lane.
Okay, off we go, back into the race.
Try not to spin on the pit exit.
There, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Let's give the tyres time to warm up. Looks like I have now been lapped.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
He goes into the pits. Oh, come on, AD. Not sure if I'm catching these
Okay, here's the gap.
cars ahead. They are cars that have lapped me, but oh, in the pits. Okay, so Louis ahead of me is on the softs, which he changed to on lap 12. They're not real redemptions. Corn, don't worry. All of the rewards are turned off. Except guide the raid. So I think I am gaining on Louis quite significantly, and Shuriken, although that could be because they just came into the pits. Yeah, Shuriken was in the pits last lap, I think.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 2.9 seconds.
Okay, definitely catching Louis. Dantak's in the pits as well.
Dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
Okay, Dantax definitely has a tyre advantage on me. We're both going to the end on these tyres, but he's only just put on, so whereas I've had mine on for about 7 laps.
Our gap to the car in front is 3.0 seconds.
Really can't get used to the Ferrari's engine note. I'm changing up way too early most of the time.
The gap to the next car is around 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's hilarious, Face. You can pack it in now.
Green flag. Okay, we need to push now. Use the overtake button.
It's fine, Corn. If it gets too much of a problem, I'll just turn them off.
We're not racing the car behind. Let them pass when you can. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. That's it, go, go, go. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
So I should be allowed to unlap here. The guy in front of me's got AI on. Come on, let me past. Come on.
You've got to give that position back, mate. We're under safety car conditions and you can't overtake. Return the position.
Okay, the commentary team are saying they will remove my penalty after the race.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
Okay, so I got myself onto the lap again. Sadly, I don't get to catch the safety car.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Okay, gap ahead is 32.5 seconds. That's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
So we've got about 3 laps left after this one. Dragonfly's out.
Okay, there's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time and there are so far no plans for a safety car.
Going to get DRS enabled soon, so if I can get this gap. Mind you, just behind me has got a huge amount of penalties compared to me, so
We're currently trailing our teammate by 37.5 seconds. Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing. And gap to the car in front is 32.6 seconds.
I'm going to lose the position on the road here, but I think in terms of time, there's only a lap left.
Been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Josh loses it.
Green flag.
Contact, how dare you? He spun all by himself.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Commentary team only caught the end of my incident and thought there'd been contact. P13 with a 5-second penalty to be removed. Yeah, I had a bit of help with penalties there. I did get a couple of minor overtakes, and I think I only spun once, which wasn't too bad. So let's go and join our commentary team.
Kyoza with driver of the day. Congratulations, Kyoza.
And let me just
Make sure I save me replay, actually.
Yep, so there we go. The results are in. So QB taking the race win. ICU wasn't able to catch him on track anyway, even
Thank you, Sanjay.
without that 3-second penalty.
So P13.
ICU managing to hang on to that second place though from Zyros, who manages to get third. Latat, unfortunately missing out on fourth place, dropping all the way to 8th with that 3-second time penalty. Killza benefiting from that.
Thanks, guys. Means a lot.
Dark Viper 5th, Sat 6th, Rocket 7th, Lay 8th after the penalty. Shuriken 9th, Cyber 10th, Dantax 11th, just missing out on points by 2 seconds there. Downsy 12th, AD 13th, Lewis 14th, Josh 15th, Barban 16th, and Shadow 17th. And then we had Dragon, who DNF'd, Frosty DNFing as well, and Berkey, who DNF'd on lap 1. There it is. I'm also just going to quickly go through the race director in case anybody wants that.
Yeah, you're getting screenshots of that.
You can just get it off the VOD. There we go. So yeah, what a race here in Sao Paulo. Mercedes coming out on top though. Very close.
Just remember.
Yeah, let's not hold out too much hope, Corn. I need to sort my qualified performance out. That was pretty poor. I think I was just being way too
Also, if anybody
too cautious.
want to do an interview, then hop into the interview room VC, and we can drag people in. We'll only do a couple people though. We will decide that if we see anybody hop into that VC.
Shall I do an interview? I don't think they
but
want
yeah,
to talk to the person who
let's just turn
strolled home in 13th place.
that on. There we go. Latat is in the VC. Okay, should we drag Latat in then?
2 seconds, I'm just getting into that. Yeah.
You're off, Corn. Well,
Alright,
thank you for your company. Much
We'll drag
appreciated.
Latat here just because this is a
It's
private
late for
VC.
you, so I do appreciate
Alright,
that.
Hello, Latat.
You too, Corn. Thanks a lot for your
Hello,
company.
hello.
Enjoy
How
your
was
week.
that race for you? I mean,
I mean,
tell us about it.
So, first stint, happy to let the front three go. I was just saving my tyres. I was managing them really well. So at the end of that first stint, I was gaining back to the top 2 before.
Listening to my
before they
teammate, Lay.
boxed. And I was a bit undecided because I extended the stint by about 3 laps. And I was undecided at that point whether to go for softs or whether to go for mediums. So knowing the softs would have fallen off at the end, thought mediums the better option, get me to the end, and have better tyres all the way.
Yeah.
Then the safety car brought me back into the race for the lead. I knew I had to make up some positions quickly, so on that safety car restart.
You off, JBG? Thank you for your company again. I did enjoy the race,
P3.
so it was good.
It's a good battle.
Like I say, better qualifying performance might have helped. Not spinning
Yeah, and
early
then-
on would also have helped.
So
Last lap.
what with that penalty, was that just pushing too hard? What happened there?
That was me still learning controller on PC and not having the haptic feedback of my triggers that I have on PlayStation.
All right.
Just losing the
Yeah.
back end a few times.
I guess
Jesus,
it's just a
Lay
bit
plays on
frustrating,
controller.
obviously
Now I feel
crossing
bad.
the line, I think in
Yeah.
4th, getting demoted to 8th.
Yeah, unfortunately, none of the. Oh, well, unfortunately for me, I mean, I guess fortunately for the people who gained a position from it, none of the warnings are going to be able to get removed. So
Yeah.
that penalty will stand.
Yeah, unfortunate for you, but I mean, it was an amazing race. We saw lots of really good overtakes, especially just after you pitted. There was a couple drivers who stayed out a bit longer, I believe. Cutting through the field was very nice, but yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, a good race for you. A bit overshadowed by
managed
that
to
penalty.
Extend the stint on the hards, as I said, and just had the tyre advantage. Would have had the tyre advantage all the way to the end, to the Alpines, to there's the Haas as well in front of me there. So would have just been nicely clear of them. I think I probably wasn't going to catch the leaders at that point, but yeah, would have been a solid P4 without the safety car. With the safety car, could have been podium. Not sure if I would have had the ERS to defend on that last lap, but yeah, I guess we'll never know at this point.
Yeah. Well, yeah, overall, pretty decent race from you. But yeah, thank you for the interview.
All good,
Just
all
one
good.
question from me before you go, Lay. Obviously, with Jeddah in mind, next week, are you going to be pushing out for the win, knowing how costly that penalty was for you today?
I'll see. I'll have to see. I don't know what my pace is like at Jeddah compared to Lukuku and Zyros and such. So I'll have to see there and yeah, see what I can grind to.
All right.
Get a bit sweaty this week, you mean then?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed your race, and we'll see you next week.
Cheers both.
Right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Who should we go for next then? We have a very big choice.
I mean, who do we get in? We've not
Should
got any of the
we-
winners.
Yeah.
Let's speak to Jack, because he had several issues today, didn't he? Let's see
Yeah,
what his
alright.
race is all about.
Oh.
Oh,
He
no, maybe
disconnected
not.
as soon as I dragged him. Okay. Who should we go for then?
You pick them.
Should we go for Cert then? Seeing as this is league.
Yeah,
All
can't
right.
not leave him.
Let's hear from the league president.
Mr. Dogan, good evening.
Top of the evening to you. Wait, let me. Oh yeah, yeah. I mute the stream. How we doing, guys?
Yeah.
Not too bad. And how was that race for you, sir?
For me, it was lovely, to be honest. I didn't know that I had the pace for keeping up the guys in front. But apparently I did. Maybe they had some issues. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I'm happy we bring good points to Alpine with Kilza. There was a really good team game, to be honest, between me and Kilza. We were letting each other go when we are aware that we have like the other guy has a better pace, and we're just letting through. It was lovely stuff. Last safety car might kinda made me like 2 positions down that I could have done, but at the end I'm still happy.
Oh, you guys kill me.
Yeah, good points for Alpine.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
P4 and 6
go
on the line for Alpine. You were very close to getting Viper though. On the line, I think it was just over a tenth there. Was that a bit frustrating?
It is actually. At that point, I was just a bit.
Sadly not,
sad,
Sanjay.
But not that disappointed. Actually, I would go for sad. Yeah, I was a bit sad because without safety car, I had I don't know, as I remember, 60 to 70% ERS, and he was already flashing, and my plans were like,
Maybe.
okay, I will keep myself in his DRS gap and the last 2 laps I will just push, and I was planning to bring it on, but it was the plan. But safety car came out and whole plans changed. Everyone pitted, and also we were too close with Kilza and I. So I needed to slow down, and he overtook me in the entry of the pit lane.
We did catch that bit, yes. We did see that
so it was fair play. Drag Viper,
Toaster reveal.
lovely stuff, lovely pace, super clean driving. I really enjoyed in general, and I need to thank all of the drivers and you two guys. Big thank you to you all, and it was amazing, in my opinion, amazing first race of the season 1 SDRL. So thank you so much, y'all.
Yep. All right. Anything else? Koi?
Again, just what I asked later. Jeddah next week. What are your thoughts to it? What you hope?
So it is Jeddah, as I remember.
Yep.
Jeddah, I'm kinda confident around Jeddah, if I'm gonna be honest with you. But also, I have no idea about the other space. If I will practice a bit, yeah, I can bring good points home to France, let's say.
Well, we look forward to it.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. Cheers.
Not a problem. Anything from you, Sucker?
No, I think that's everything. All right. Well, thank you, sir. For the
Thank you.
Some discussion in the
Yeah,
SDRL Discord about safety car procedures.
Right. Should we do
Hopefully
one
something
or
new
two
will be put
more?
in place for next race.
You can have
We
it.
do 2 more.
I'm not
We'll
sure
see
if,
we can get Jack back in, 'cause he's come
Okay.
back on now.
If I could have
Right,
got
let's
onto
go.
the back of the pack,
No.
then
No,
maybe I
he's
could have
okay.
done something. We were all on new soft
No worries.
tyres.
Let's get Mr. Rocketman in. He seems to have a bit
All
of
right.
a quiet race.
Hello, Rocket.
Hello.
How was that
Good
race for you?
evening.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. The start went well for the hard tyre. Just settled in, trying to keep my nose clean into turn 1. Quite a close battle with a few cars in front. Unfortunately, ended up with me and Cyber colliding.
Yeah, possibly. I was starting to get a feel for the pace. It'd be interesting to see what my last lap times were like compared to those ahead. Cause some damage. Yeah, great, Sanjay.
One of those things where 2 into 1 probably doesn't go, but I'm sure the FI will have a look at it.
Yeah, without the damage, I would have liked to have made a couple of places. I did.
Your strategy. Do you think it helped you?
There were a couple of overtakes
I
during the
ran
race,
long
DRS
home
assisted.
for a safety car. It got to the point where I was losing far too much time on the 1 hard, so I boxed to make up some time, and then the safety car came out, which really flipped the race on its head. Gave me a shot at making up some places. I got a good restart, made a couple of moves up the field. Was very close to getting cert. There's a couple of times where I thought, do I go for it? But
yeah,
just quite wasn't close enough to to be confident to make it
And
without
then,
contact. So
in the end, it was P8 over the line, but you inherited P7 as a result of Lay's penalty. Do you think you could have got more, though? You were only half a second, I think, off of Cert, and then 7/10 off of Kills in P4. Do you think maybe one more lap and you could have got them?
I'm not sure. My battery was pretty drained. We were pretty much matching each other for the final 2 laps. I think had the incident not happened early in the race, could have been a bit further up there. But it is what it is, and I look forward to the next one.
Yep, and then Koi?
Yeah. So obviously we're moving on to Jeddah next week. What are your thoughts to that, and what are your targets?
Jeddah tends to suit me more. I always tend to go well at Jeddah, so I'm quite bullish about it. Maybe depending on how the race plays out, maybe try and pull a top 3. But we'll just have to see how that goes. But I'm very confident for next week.
So one to watch out for next week then.
All right. Well, thank you for that interview. I hope
No
you had a
problem,
great
and
race. Enjoyed it a lot.
yeah, thank you,
And
and
yeah.
great job, guys, on the commentary. Really
Yep.
enjoyed it.
Cool. Thank you.
Bye.
Cheers, Rocket, and see you next week, buddy.
See ya.
All right. So, should we go for one more, or should we call it there?
Up to you, buddy.
I'm happy with whatever.
Do one more, you pick.
All on
right,
commentators
should we go for
decide.
Dantax then?
Go on then.
Okay. Hello, Dantax. Can you hear us?
Yes.
All right. P11 in the end, I think it was for you. How was that race for you?
I mean, it was whatever. Like I made a mistake by going on softs at the start, so I was just kind of out of sync the whole race.
Yeah. And then with the strategy, when that safety car came out, do you think that helped you? Or was it beneficial? Did it hurt you a bit?
I mean, I guess it benefited me like 1 or 2 places, I'd say.
Yeah. And then it was P11 on the line. You missed out on points there from Cyber by what was it, about 2 seconds, I think. It must be a bit disappointing for you getting so close.
Yeah, but at the same time, I wouldn't have gotten points if it anyway. If the only hope was that safety car.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, overall, I think it was a pretty decent race, though. Coming from 18th on the grid, 11th is still quite a good result, to be fair. I think maybe the most positions gained out of anyone. I think tied with AD, who got to 13th. So, yeah, I mean, definitely a very good result for you, to be honest.
Cool. I made up the most positions.
Unfortunately, just missing out on the points, though.
20th to 13, tied with Dantax.
But, yeah, well done on the result.
I mean, one thing, he had 4 pit stops and only missed out by 2 seconds. So obviously next week's going to be looking to do less pit stops. How are you feeling going into Jeddah next week?
More hopeful. You just gotta think about like what the strategy should be, so that I don't make that mistake again.
And is Jeddah a track that suits you, or is it when you're less confident on?
I'd say it's one of the better ones, like the better street tracks. So.
Oh well, good luck for next week, and glad you enjoyed it this week. Unfortunate to miss out.
All right. Well,
And,
Okay, sounds like the commentary team are wrapping up. So I will wrap it up there as well.
Oh, Kilza's forced himself in.
Oh.
Hello, Kilza. Oh, bye, Kilza. Yeah.
No, he's gone.
So, yeah, I think we'll call it there.
Someone barged into the interview
very
room
close
there.
battles all throughout the
That
field.
never happens
it
on
was a
Sky.
really good race to watch. I hope you all enjoyed listening, watching, whatever you were doing as well. It's been a pleasure for me. I think the same for Koi. But yeah,
Yep, it certainly has, ladies and gents. Thank you very much for the entertainment. It's been a pleasure.
make sure you go to Cert's channel now. I think he's still live. I assume he's still live.
Yep.
Yes, he is. So yeah, make sure you head over there. We're going to be seeing some amazing content coming from him, I'm sure. But yeah, it was a pleasure to watch, and yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Chocolate Boy.
No problem, Kelza. So yeah, thank you. Make sure you go follow Cert as well, and goodbye.
See you next week, people.
Okay, thank you to the commentary team. Sterling job there. Look forward to many more races there. Let's. Good night, Face Colin. We're going to go and raid Cert. So if you wouldn't mind sticking around, 80 raid in the chat. If you've got access to the emote, use that as well. I will be back on Wednesday evening with Wheelspin Wednesdays. So do drop by if you fancy joining some open lobbies and hopefully some local, some longer races or challenge races later. But until then, let's get this raid set up. So yeah, we're going to have to raid Cert. Do say hello, and hopefully I will see you again next time. Take care, enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.